Good morning, everyone. Mixed Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. We are joined by Matt Moore, Ocoee FCA. Matt, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Steve. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I know you've got a big announcement here.
Man, we are so excited. We've been sitting on this for a little bit because we've just kind of been working out with our speaker what we're doing. But April 9th, that evening, 6 o'clock p.m., First Baptist Church of Cleveland, we're having our banquet. We've had our banquet since 1981. Steve Gibson has been a part of that. We're celebrating our local story with FCA, and there's been different years. We've had different speakers come in. In the past several years, of course, a couple of years ago, we had David Pollock, which was, I think everybody would say, was a great night. He did an incredible job. And we've tried to be really choosy about who we have come in because we really want to make sure we're not just chasing a name, but we're getting quality people. And the guy that we have coming in is top-notch human. And honestly, I don't know that I can remember a time that we've had someone who's still playing NFL football to say, hey, yeah, I'll show up and come to Cleveland, Tennessee and come speak. And I'm real excited. I'll just go ahead and say it because
sounds good to me.
Yeah. People get annoyed because I get so excited. I build it up, but I don't know if I have to build up much more. We've been blessed on April 9th that evening to have Kirk Cousins, NFL quarterback Kirk Cousins, to come to Cleveland, Tennessee. He's going to do a little bit of meet and greet with just a few folks. We'll have more details about that, and then he's going to be there at night, and we're doing an interview. I've got a special guest, actually, who's going to help do the interview. We asked a lot of people, and then
you went through. I understand you went through 104.
Yeah, there were a lot. There were at least 104.1 of those.
One people.
No, we're also excited that Dr. Steve Hartline is going to be there to help MC and ask some questions. But we also have a Q&A time from the audience at the end of the night. And if you've kept up with Kirk Cousins' career, if you know who he is, if you don't, you need to look it up, Google, go on Netflix, watch the quarterback series, and you'll see the quality of human that he is. There's so many connections back to his faith, to adversity. And I know if you're out there and you're like, well, I don't know who Kirk Cousins is. How does that relate to me? I promise that what he's walked through, how he's lived his faith, applies to any space you're at in life. If you're a dad, you want to be there. You want to hear about if you're a business person, how do you lead in the business world? Here's a guy who's working $1 million contracts, showing up when everything doesn't go his way, and is living his faith out well. This is something for our whole community, not just the sports community. And so we're hugely excited about this opportunity.
We're joined by Matt Moore making the announcement this morning. Ocoee FCA will welcome Kirk Cousins, who is currently the Atlanta Falcons quarterback. Kirk is an amazing person, as you said. If you go back and watch the quarterback series on Netflix, Netflix picked him. By the way, that show is produced by Peyton Manning.
Yeah, and
they picked Kirk Cousins to do both of those. Actually, he's featured in both of the series. He is an apparently amazing individual, and so I'm looking forward. You and I will sit down with him that night, But his NFL career has been tremendous, and he has been marred by injury, but that hasn't stopped it.
Well, and then even in places where, like, hey, we draft you, but we actually have somebody else you want to get. Hey, we put you in other places, and it's not going the way you want it to go.
That was a former administration of the Falcons, by the way. Those people are gone.
They cleaned out. But even when he was with the Redskins, where he got drafted in the 4th round, it was a place where it wasn't how when he had an injury when he was a junior in high school, where it was like, hey, I don't know if I'm even going to be looked at by a school, and Michigan State finds him. And there's such a faith element to all those spaces. And you watch that series, you'll see how he interacts. And so I'm so excited about this. A quick fun story, his connection to FCA. A lot of us are familiar with the Senior Bowl that occurs down in Mobile every year for years on years. And the FCA person there, they've always given Bibles to the players that come in, a leather-bound Bible with their name on the front. And when Kirk was a senior, got to go to that game, participate, they got a Bible. The FCA guy there, 6 years later, is in the Heathrow Airport in London on his 30-year anniversary trip, walking through the airport, and hears someone call his name, turns around, and it's Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins in the airport says, hey, it's so good to see you again. Thank you so much. And he pulls out from his bag his Bible that he had from 6 years ago. So this is my favorite Bible that I've ever gotten. I'm so thankful for you putting that in our hands then. This is 6 years later in the airport where you don't want to even talk to people, and he seeks them out. And so now Kirk because they asked him, hey, would you be willing to provide these Bibles for everybody from here on out? Every year that somebody comes through. So even little Diego Pavia got a Bible this year that Kirk Cousins helped provide. And if anybody needs it, Diego probably does. But it's just the kind of person that he is and the kind of person that's going to come to our community. And it's such a great, great opportunity. So the way I know folks are wondering, like, hey, how can I sign up? How can I do this? How can I be a part of this? I'm interviewing myself here. I apologize. Right. We are going to send out an email today to all of our past table hosts from last year. Those people get first dibs because tables are limited to how many we can have. So if you were signed up last year for this event, you're going to get an email today that'll get you the first dibs to sign up. We're going to open up sign-ups by the end of the week, so you can start getting your tables, getting your stuff. We still have spaces for a major sponsor. That would be a $10,000 gift, which seems like a lot, not for Bridget, but for several. But here's a cool thing. Here's a cool thing that we've got going with this year. We have a donor who has said any gift for the rest of the year to Ocoee FCA that's $10,000 or more, they will match it. So if you come in and you're like, hey, I want to come to this event, because why we have Kirk Cousins, why are we trying to raise money? We're trying to raise $100,000 to help support our efforts that we do over camps with the summer. Last summer reached over 1,100 students in our community through FCA camps and clinics from elementary age through high school and college. So we want to provide these opportunities. We want to put Bibles in kids' hands. We gave over 1,200 Bibles away last year because of efforts from our banquet last year and other people coming alongside. We want to see God move in this community, and the way we want to be is not reactive to everything that's going on. We want to be proactive. We want to put Bibles in kids' hands. We want to equip young people to know how to live their faith out. We want coaches to be the kind of people that can support and encourage young people that come their way. And so this is a huge, we're excited for FCA, but the big are like for Kirk and all these things, but really it's the ministry that we get to do to this community to lay groundwork for young people to hear about Christ, to know him, and to live their life with him.
Big announcement, Ocoee FCA, their annual banquet. Kirk Cousins will be the speaker, and we're going to have Matt back in, and we'll also pass along details as soon as they become available. Matt, thanks for coming in.
Hey, this is the exclusive Mix 104. This is all these
finally.
People. Yes, finally.
Finally, we got something. All right, thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, Mix 104.1.